What's up, everybody?
What's up?
It's your boy Blitz.
And I'm your boy Blur.
Yo, check it out. We got something a little different for you guys. Today is going to be our first rollout of GCE News.
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about?
Again?
GCE News.
Okay.
Game Changers Entertainment News. We're going to give y'all some game news for upcoming games and things of that nature, game related, movies if you get any. But any news that we get that we think we're going to put out there in the community that we think you guys will like, we want to share with you guys. Things that we're interested in. Hopefully you're interested in it too. And you can just take it and run with it. So Blur, start us off, brother. What's up first?
Today we're going to start off with some good news. Well, it's good news to us that the gods of Star Wars have enlightened us that EA has lost their exclusive licensing to Star Wars. That means now we get other players in the game. Yep. Who's in the game, brother?
So that means that other licensing, other game titles, other studios
there you go.
Can take a shot at making their version of a Star Wars game. Now, they're not going to let just anything come and go. You know what I'm saying? You know, they're going to make some money. They're going to make some money. So one of the things we know for sure is that Ubisoft is already working on an open world Star Wars game. So
I don't know if it's in preliminary or they just got the idea. Well, or they're in the works of it. We don't know.
Well, let me tell you
how far they got into it, but it's in the works.
Let me tell you this.
Whether it's in the planning stage or further along, we don't know, but they said they're in the works.
Now, look, I'm going to tell you this. They don't got to do but so much planning, because if you guys remember LucasArts Studio, before they sold the rights to Star Wars to Disney, before they actually closed the studio, they were heavily into the works of a game called Star Wars 1313.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys remember that, but here's a little clip just to refresh your memory.
Oh, y'all.
Was that really necessary? Nope.
So yeah, there you go. So I mean, that looked pretty hot though, right?
It looked hot.
Does that make you want to play some Star Wars?
It makes me want to play some Star Wars.
So it's been a while since we had a good Star Wars game, man.
Yes.
And this is exciting news. Now the game, they don't even no trailers and
nothing,
no information about it, but it's just exciting with the prospect of somebody else taking a take at the game.
It's not even that. It's just getting back into the Star Wars universe with a fresh idea. Getting away, don't get me wrong, I love Luke, I love the original, but getting away from those original characters and maybe going on to another group. Just like my favorite Star Wars game is Knights of the Old Republic by BioWare. The first one, I love that game with Revan, Malik, and all that. But his favorite,
hotness.
That's not hot.
The hotness.
That joint was coldest.
The kind of thing making smack your grandmother's wig off. We talking about Star Wars Unleashed with my boy Starkiller. Shout out to Starkiller. Starkiller! Yo, Unleashed 1 and 2 were epic game-changing moments. Now, I don't want to take anything from Knights of the Old Republic or Revenant or anything of that nature, because those games were good for PC. They served their purpose. But the next-gen console with the PlayStation and stuff like that, Unleashed was it, man.
Yeah.
It was groundbreaking. You actually got the force pull and force push. And there were certain parts in the game you can interact with ships flying by, minding their business. You can grab one of them. Now, that was
they took the
off
force.
the chain.
They took the force powers to the next level.
It was unleashed.
Unleashed.
Pun intended.
But also there was another Star Wars code name It was called Radtag. Project Radtag, which Visceral Games were in the works of making, but they had to shut. I think when they merged or somehow got dissolved into
EA, right?
So they stopped it. So we had a couple of good games that would look like they would come out, but they were scrapped, and we got some of the worst Star Wars game that I think EA has put out. So it's good to hear about the Star Wars franchise getting to come out and getting to come up. What's another game we want to talk about?
So, well, actually, before we move on from that now, let's not take anything from the Star Wars game that came out with Cassius, the one that just recently came out.
You know why I didn't play that?
Why?
It didn't have no easy mode.
Oh my God.
That game was so hard. And then if you didn't say, the save points were so far back that you died, you got put back all the way.
I played it on hard. It was a piece of cake. It's not as hard as you think it was.
It reminded me of the Dark Souls.
It was nothing like Dark Souls.
Dark Souls or Bloodborne.
So the reason why we mentioned Project Ragtag and we mentioned Star Wars 1313, because I'm hoping that they do something what they did with that game, True Crimes. You remember that?
Yes, I do.
So True Crimes was done in New York, and once you there was a DLC where you can play it as Snoop Dogg through the whole game with his voice and everything, and they was working on a second edition to that. But what happened was the studio had closed down. There was some things that took place with the studio.
Right.
So the game kind of like was about to come out and then it disappeared.
Right.
And then later on, another company bought it, and then it became the game Sleeping Dogs.
Right.
Which was an excellent game. If you haven't played it, you might want to go out there and check it out. Sleeping Dogs is an excellent game.
Right. It was an excellent game. It was a sleeper hit.
Yeah.
It was a sleeper hit.
Well, because everybody wasn't expecting it to be just like True Crimes.
Right.
That's what it was. They took all that footage and information and then put it in China.
So what you're hoping is somebody would take 1313 and take everything they had with 1313.
Yeah.
Or Ragtag.
Yeah, or the one from Visceral, because when they merged with EA, that information is probably still in the system. And when LucasArts had because LucasArts was producing the game 1313,
that's right.
All that information is there, all that's done, all that work was done. This was years ago. So they can take that, apply it to next gen, and then blow punctuation.
Or my favorite, since we're theorizing, would be let the people that did Red Dead Redemption.
Oh.
Since they're open world masters now, Rockstar.
Ooh, Rockstar
and
kill the Star Wars
and do an open world Star Wars. Now, I don't want to like Red Dead Redemption, but the work and the beauty of Red Dead Redemption and just the story, I know they could come up with something. Rockstar or the people that did Drake.
Uncharted? Naughty
Dog?
Oh my goodness, man. You're talking good.
If they can get their hands in that pie and come up with a Star Wars game, then we will have some competition and we have some heavyweight gloves on.
Now,
hold on, but we're gonna say I love CD Projekt Red, but right now they need to focus on Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah.
They don't need to get no Star Wars love until they fix this love. So you're banned from the Star Wars franchise, CD Projekt Red.
We don't want no first player Star Wars. Cut it out. Third person. Come at it. You get force powers, lasers, pew, pew, pew.
I want to see Force Crush.
I know, man.
Yes,
Naughty Dog, and Rock. Dude, you struck home with that one. So the next thing we want to bring up is another game.
That's right.
That we want to talk about, which is pretty sure you guys heard about it already. It's by a brand new franchise known as Resident Evil. Anybody ever heard of it? You ever heard of that before?
It's not a brand new franchise.
It's not brand new?
It's called Resident Evil Village. From the looks of it, matter of fact, we're going to let you look at it right about now.
Blitz.
And into death. We give you glory. Mother Miranda.
We know that was kind of a short trailer.
Yeah.
But it looked like a spiritual successor to Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, I think they're riding off the coattails of Resident Evil 4, which was one of my favorite games. That was one of my favorite versions.
My favorite version was Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 1 were my two favorite.
They were good. And I was joking about that being a new franchise. We've been playing Resident Evil since PlayStation 1.
Yes.
Yeah, when we that's when you turn all the lights off in the house and everybody quiet
and the dog came through the window and me and a friend and I dropped the whole controller because the dog jumped through the window in Resident Evil 1. But Resident Evil Village looked good because from the footage it looked like some werewolves, it might be some vampires, the ladies in the hat, they're looking all dead.
I'm not impressed yet.
Well, Resident Evil, listen, reason why I say
I'm not a big fan of the first person Resident Evil.
Right, but I'm going to tell you, Resident Evil 7 was the biggest I think Resident Evil sold 7.9 million.
Yeah.
And they're thinking that Resident Evil Village is going to be able to do that or succeed those numbers.
Projected by 2025 is going to do more.
It's going to do more. So my thing is, if they can, to me, if they can do Resident Evil Village in first person, or you can play it in third person, I might be able to get with that. Especially now, I might be able to turn into a werewolf and kill some people in Resident Evil Village. I don't know what they want to do, and it looks weird because the ladies in the big hat, they look all like they're vampires. I'm like, ugh.
I'm not feeling it, man. I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys out there agree or disagree with me, but Blitz is just, I'm just not feeling it.
I'm not feeling the first person aspect. But if they can do first person, or you can play it in third person.
Resident Evil 7 was first person, right?
Yeah, but it was but it was in third person, I would have been more wanting to play it.
Yeah.
You know, but I think I'm not into first person gaming. Even though I love some of them, I can deal with, but that would scare me. I just can't be sitting up there and something just pop up in your face. I'll be ready to punch somebody in the face.
I'm just not in the first person at all. There are a few exceptions with Deus Ex and a couple of things like that. That's because Deus Ex has a lot of third person features.
Right.
What I don't understand is why everybody do like Skyrim and give you a choice of doing third person or first person.
Because even if you look at third person in Skyrim, it still looks bad.
What, third person?
Yeah, it still looks stick figure-ish.
Skyrim is not perfect. But the concept of being able to switch from first person to third person is good. Is just genius.
Right.
So I mean, we good anyway. So it's just that first person concept is not wowing me, and the trailer alone is not wowing me. Now I'm pretty sure they're going to Capcom puts a lot of work into their stuff, and I've been a fan of the franchise forever.
Right. So I think what we should do, because the camera was bouncing. I don't know why. Bouncing like this.
I wasn't moving.
I don't know about that.
You're a doofus.
Yeah, I am a doofus. The last game we're going to talk about is something that he is excited about. So I'm going to let Blitz tell y'all about the last. Matter of fact, should we just show the trailer, the little intro first?
Let's do that. We're going to hit y'all with the trailer first, and then
well, it's not a trailer, it's like an intro.
Yeah, a little teaser. Just
a little teaser trailer. Now, what do you guys say?
Yo, Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Come on here.
Yo, the grandfather of the Uncharted genre is coming from your boy Indiana Jones. Now, also Lucasfilms is, I mean, LucasArts and Lucasfilms, I mean,
they're busting it open.
Man, between Star Wars and Indiana Jones. Anyway, yo, this game, I got high hopes for this game. Now, I'm trying to curb my enthusiasm and keep it in perspective because it can be Bethesda's doing it. So when you get Bethesda, you're going to get some glitches.
And Bethesda is known as the glitch mod. It's like a beautiful mess. It'll turn out beautiful, but the mess will be all the glitches. So I haven't played a Bethesda game yet that just didn't have like glitch monsters, like glitches everywhere. You know, so I'm hoping that they will bring out a nice, clean Indiana Jones game that's fun.
But hopefully because LucasArts is involved, they'll be like, no.
Quality control.
Yeah, hopefully there'll be some serious quality control there because Disney know they can make some money off of it. So Disney not gonna let you just put out anything if it's gonna hurt them potentially making more money. We talking about animations, we talking toys, we talking potential movies. Supposed to be another movie
coming out too. So hopefully this will be
So Disney gonna be like, look, no, do it again.
So we're excited about these new games coming out because now we're in January and it's like dry January. I mean, there's really no new games. I mean, Hitman 3 came out. You know,
I've known the Hitman franchise for a while, and it's kind of the same.
I wasn't feeling it a little bit. So this has been Game Changers News,
GCE News.
So we hope you subscribe, give us a thumbs up as we bring you more news. Maybe once a week, it might be once every 2 weeks, but we're going to be working it out so we can get more content out to you.
Yeah, let's share it with everybody. Share it with your mama. share with your grandma.
Yeah, cause didn't your mother send you give you comments?
Yeah. Thanks for the comments, everybody. We do respond to the comments.
Yes.
So make sure you do that. We got all 2 comments from you guys, and one of them was my mama, and she was like, why are you always wearing a hat? But anyway, so regardless of that, love you, Mom. Yo, we really want to thank you guys, and hope that you like, share, subscribe, and give us a chance to be your game changers.
All right, you take it easy. This is your boy Blur.
This is your boy Blitz.
And y'all, good night and have a good day.
Good night and have a good day.
Peace.
What in